Trayvon Martin, still no justice. Take it to the streets, it's up to us. Trayvon Martin, still no justice. Take it to the streets, it's up to us. Trayvon Martin, still no justice. Trayvon Martin, still no justice. Take it to the streets, it's up to us. Trayvon Martin, still no justice. Still no justice. Roll down.
Like I saw the answer from. I could have been like coordinated. And I think they were like worked together for like 7 years.
Never know when the cops are around. Alright, let's go! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Are we good in the back?
Are we good in the back?
Can we march now?
Can we march now?
Yeah!
Yes.
Mic check!
NYPD! Keep your hands off me! I wear my hoodie!
Get your hands off me! 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 Trayvon Martin! We are all! We are all! Trayvon Martin! Trayvon Martin! We still say! No more today!
No more today!
We still say! No more today! We still say!
No more today! We are still!
Trayvon Martin!
We are still!
Trayvon Martin! We are still! Trayvon Martin! Roy David! We are still! John Bell! We are still! Trayvon Martin! We are still! Sean Bell! We are still Sean Bell! NYPD, go to hell!
I'm wearing my hoodie. My pants down low.
NYPD! Get your hands off me! We are all! We are all! Trayvon Martin! Trayvon Martin! Did I silence? No. Do we start gravitating that way?
Because everyone's not down here. People want to call it. And because of
fucking pigs!
Fight these fucking pigs!
With their uniforms!
With their uniforms!
And their guns!
And their guns!
We are here!
We are here!
To wear our hoodies!
To wear our hoodies!
To show our outrage!
To show our outrage!
To say!
To say!
All across the country!
All across the country!
No more!
No more!
Right now!
Right now!
The press!
The press!
The prosecution!
The prosecution!
And the judge!
And the judge!
Are setting up!
Are setting up!
An acquittal!
An acquittal!
For George Zimmerman!
For George Zimmerman!
Under the Lynch Law!
Under the Lynch Law!
Stand your ground!
Stand your ground!
And let's be clear!
And let's be clear!
In 2013!
In 2013!
There is still lynching!
There is still lynching!
In America!
In America!
Either by racist vigilantes!
Racist vigilantes!
It used to be the KKK!
It used to be the KKK!
Now it's the NYPD!
Now it's the NYPD!
The LAPD!
The LAPD!
Houston PD!
Houston PD!
Too damn many!
Too damn many!
And we're out here today to say! One voice!
One voice!
We refuse!
We refuse!
To live in a world!
To live in a world!
Where our children!
Where our children!
Are mass incarcerated!
Are mass incarcerated!
The color of their skin!
The color of their skin!
Or shot down!
Or shot down!
By a vigilante!
By a vigilante!
Or some cop!
Or some cop!
This is the beginning!
This is the beginning!
It's a big step!
It's a big step!
But it ain't enough!
It ain't enough!
We gotta build this movement!
We gotta build this movement!
Whatever your perspective!
Whatever your perspective!
You gotta be involved!
You gotta be involved!
In the Stop Mass Incarceration Network!
The Stop Mass Incarceration Network!
So now, let's march!
Let's march!
Back to Union Square!
Back to Union Square!
And welcome Trayvon Martin's parents! Let's march!
Let's march!
We are
Even if you're not right here.
Even if you're not right here.
As I remember a year ago.
As I remember a year ago.
And every time.
And every time.
You hear about young people being murdered.
About young people being murdered.
Either by police.
Either by police.
Or by racist vigilantes.
Or by racist vigilantes.
You have people.
You have people.
Who say. Okay. Maybe what happened there is wrong.
Maybe what happened there is wrong.
But you know. These youth are no good.
These youth are no good.
They can't be about nothing.
They can't be about nothing.
Well, I'm here to say. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
And today. Here. And all over the country. Youth are stepping out. To put a lie. To that common wisdom. That everybody knows. That these youth aren't gonna do anything. Today in Harlem. 14-year-olds. 15 and 16-year-olds. Took to the streets. And said, we are all Trayvon Martin. We're not gonna just go to cheerleading practice.
We're not just gonna go to cheerleading practice.
We're not just going to basketball practice.
We're not just going to basketball practice.
We're not just gonna do the Harlem Shake.
We're not just gonna do the Harlem Shake.
We are gonna do all those things.
We are gonna do all those things.
And we're gonna fight back.
And we're gonna fight back.
And we're gonna be part of the youth in this generation.
And we're gonna be part of the youth in this generation.
Who are part of putting an end to those days.
Who are part of putting an end to those days.
When this system and its enforcers.
When this system and its enforcers.
Does whatever they want to people.
Does whatever they want to people.
Without people being inspired and organized.
Without people being inspired and organized.
To stand up. And build up the strength to end this madness.
And build up the strength to end this madness.
The brother over here talked about revolutionary role model.
The brother over here talked about revolutionary role models.
And I just want to refer you to something that Baba Vakian said that concentrates this.
And I just want to refer you to something that Baba Vakian said that concentrates this.
When we have our people's police on the streets.
When we have our our people as police on the streets.
In the new society.
In the new society.
They will sooner die themselves.
They would sooner die themselves.
They would sooner die themselves.
They would sooner die themselves.
Than to go around and wantonly murder one of the people.
Than to go around and wantonly murder one of the people.
Because that's what it means to serve and protect the people.
Because that's what it means to serve and protect the people.
Not what these pigs do.
Not what these pigs do.
Every day.
Every day.
Whether it's Trayvon Martin.
Whether it's Trayvon Martin.
Or stop and frisk here in New York.
Or stop and frisk here in New York.
Or Oscar Grant in California.
Or Oscar Grant in California.
Or Ayanna Jones in Detroit.
Or Ayanna Jones in Detroit.
You send the message every day.
You send the message every day.
That the police are there to serve this system that rules over the people.
That the police are there to serve this system that rules over the people.
And as he was also saying,
And as he was also saying,
the reason that I and the Revolution Club are willing to put shit on the line. It's because we know not just how messed up it is.
It's because we know not just how messed up it is.
Because we've seen these youth and how they can transform.
But because we've seen these youth and how they can transform.
How something else entirely different is possible.
How something else entirely different is possible.
And we're some motherfuckers. Who did not get the memo. There ain't shit you can do about it. Except wait around and vote. For another person who carries out the same kind of madness. Other people are going to be speaking.
okay, mic check. Here's the deal, y'all. A lot more people have gathered since we first got here. So I'm going to propose that we move as a group a few feet this way so we can be have a rally at the top of the stairs and draw a crowd that can actually see who's speaking. So let's all walk together. And we'll regroup in 1 minute. This racist vigilante who is still walking free. The night that Trayvon was murdered. The police tested Trayvon Martin's body. For drugs. But not George Zimmerman's. That night. And every day since. The police. And the media. Have dug into. Trayvon's background. To portray him. Like somebody suspicious. Or maybe dangerous. But the obvious thing is that the man who was dangerous, the man who was hunting an innocent youth, the man who pulled a gun out, and killed an innocent youth, was George Zimmerman, who is still free. This is not justice. This is a green light. Given by this system. That it is okay. To steal the lives. Of black and brown youth. Today. Every single black youth. Walks every day. With a death sentence hanging over him. It may or may not get carried out. But if it does, the cops or the racists who kill those black youth never do time. This shit must end. It's not just one man. It's not just one cop.
cop.
It's not just one cop.
It's a system.
It's a system.
It's a racist system.
It's a racist system.
It's a system called America.
It's a system called America.
It's called capitalism imperialism.
It's called capitalism and imperialism.
And y'all don't need to repeat me anymore because you hear me, all right? Right? So listen up. This system, it's time that we confront this because we were saying this before. 50 years ago, we had Emmett Till, a 14-year-old innocent boy, sent down by his family to visit his loved ones. He whistled at a white woman, they say. For this, they came to his home. Good old boys in Mississippi. They dragged him out of his home. His parents said they saw him being beaten as he was driven away. And this young brother disappeared. For what? For whistling at a white woman? His uncle said after Emmett Till was killed, and listen to this because this is heavy. His uncle said, we went looking for his body along riverbanks and under bridges, where black folks always go when things like this happen. Think about what that says, where black folks always go when things like this happen. That was 50 years ago, and people fought. And people gave their lives, and people are doing time in prison. People gave us so much to fight to end this, and they did. They dismantled Jim Crow. They ended a lot of that shit, but here we have this system came back. We got the new Jim Crow. We got a whole slow genocide of mass incarceration. Right now, it may not be happening to you, but it's fucking happening. Right now in this country at this very hour, there is a slow genocide. Our youth are being snatched up. They're being gunned down by the police. They're being trapped and sent to prisons for lifetimes. Over 80,000 people are in solitary confinement, treated worse than animals. This is a criminal system. It was founded on slavery. You had 100 years of Jim Crow terror, and now you have the new Jim Crow, and it's not going to end until we end this system. This is why we're talking about real revolution. We're out here to fight for justice for Trayvon Martin, but we're also here because 30 years from now, 20 years from now, we don't want to be looking at this again, mourning another youth, saying, yeah, we remember back in the day we fought. And now it's your turn. No fucking way. Not another generation. Not another generation. We have to be the ones. You guys are out here because you know this is unjust. Yes. You know justice has not been done. Now you have to be part of this. We're going to be in the streets. Yes. We're going to take it to the streets tonight. After Trayvon's parents are here, after we have our moment of silence, we're going to be marching. But I'm also telling you, you have to get into the revolution because people have fought. People have given their lives, and this system continues. We need to figure out how to win. Yes. To make a real revolution, we need leadership, we need strategy, we need science. We need a vision of what kind of a better world would look like. And we need to be changing ourselves right now to bring that world into being. There is a revolutionary leader you guys need to know about. His name is Bob Avakian. He has brought forward a new understanding of how to really win, how to win a revolution, and how to bring into being a better society. March 16th, you need to come hear this. Yes. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
I'm going to repeat. Listen up here.
You guys do not have a permit. You don't have a sound permit for this?
Mic check.
Mic check.
I'm going to keep speaking.
I'm going to keep speaking.
Even though these pigs are very threatened by the fact of what I'm saying. And that other people here have stories to share. And they're going to do the same. They might try to take our sound system. It just exposes the very point I'm making.
The very point she's making.
The role of the police.
The role of the police
is not to serve and protect the people.
It's not to serve and protect the people.
It's to serve and protect the system.
It's to serve and protect the system
that rules over the people.
That rules over the people.
The order that they enforce.
The order that they enforce
is the order of exploitation.
It's the order of exploitation.
Mass incarceration.
Mass incarceration.
Police terror.
Police terror.
And criminalization. We're not going to be shut down.
We're not going to be shut down.
Because what we're saying is right.
Because what we're saying is right.
And today,
you're
not shutting us down.
You're not shutting us down.
We're just getting started.
We are just just getting started.
We're just getting started.
We're just getting started.
We got a lot of people here.
We got a lot of people here
who have stories to tell.
who have stories to tell.
There's a brother here.
There's a brother here
Showing me before. Where'd he go? That he had his hand broken by the police.
That he had his hand broken by the police.
When he comes back, he's going to tell you about this.
He's going to tell you about this.
Because when we say we are all Trayvon Martin,
Because we say we are all Trayvon Martin.
it's because Trayvon's life mattered.
It's because
Trayvon's lives mattered.
We're here for him,
We're here for him.
but it's not just him.
But it's not just him.
And we're here
And we're here
because this is not going to continue.
because this is not going to continue.
We can't let it continue.
We can't let it continue.
One last thing I want to say.
One last thing I'd like to say.
It matters a lot
It matters a lot
that you are here today.
that you are here today.
This system
This system
tries to tell people
tries to tell people
you can fight,
you can fight,
but you'll never win.
but you'll never win.
You can stand up,
You can stand up,
but we won't arrest Zimmerman.
But we won't arrest Zimmerman.
We won't jail Zimmerman.
We won't
jail Zimmerman.
That is what they want us to believe.
That is what they want us to believe.
But the truth is,
But the truth is,
their system
their system
is completely illegitimate.
is completely illegitimate.
Their courts
Their
courts
are illegitimate.
are illegitimate.
Their police
Their police
are illegitimate.
are illegitimate.
Our anger,
Our anger,
our determination,
our determination,
our growing fight today
Our growing
back today
is totally legitimate.
is
totally legitimate.
It's true.
It's true.
It's in the interest of humanity.
It's in the interest of humanity.
And that's why what we're doing,
And that's why what we're doing,
it really fucking matters.
It really fucking matters.
Most days,
Most days,
people walk around
people walk around
numb
numb
to the terror that they have to endure.
to the terror they have to endure.
Today it's coming to the surface.
Today it's coming to the surface.
Here's this brother I told you about.
this is the
Brother, I told you about.
We're gonna listen to his case.
Justice, no peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Trayvon, you say Martin. Trayvon.
Martin.
Trayvon.
Martin.
When I say revolution, you say nothing less. Revolution.
Nothing less.
Revolution.
Nothing less.
Revolution.
Nothing less.
Revolution.
Nothing less.
Listen.
Nothing less.
There we go. All right, you guys, because the truth is, it's so important
So important.
that you're here today.
You're here today.
But today,
But today,
each one of us,
Each one of us,
if we're for real
if we're for real
about ending this,
about ending this,
we have to change.
we have to change.
We have to change right now.
We have to
change right now.
We have to change together.
And we have to change together.
We have to make a pledge
We have to make a pledge
that this is not
This is not
something we're doing,
something we are doing.
just our part.
Just our part.
Doing something a day
Doing something a day.
and hoping
And hoping
it contributes.
it contributes.
That somebody takes it somewhere.
Somebody takes it somewhere.
It's time to confront
Time to confront
the fact that if we don't take it somewhere ourselves,
that even we don't take it somewhere ourselves,
if we don't stay on this,
if we don't stay on this,
we will not see justice
we will not see justice
for Trayvon Martin,
for Trayvon Martin,
for Oscar Grant, for Marley Graham,
for Marley Graham,
for Ronaldo Cuevas, for the hundreds and hundreds
hundreds
killed every year
killed every year
by law enforcement,
by law enforcement,
for the millions,
for the millions,
2.5 million
2.5 million
locked up in jail,
locked up in jail,
in cages.
in cages.
This is the most mass incarcerated
This is the most massive incarcerated
society in
society
the history of the world.
in the history of the world.
It's on us
It's on us
to end this.
to end this.
So be here today,
Be here today,
but get with the revolution.
get with the revolution.
Really get with the revolution.
Really get with the revolution.
I don't care
I don't care
if that seems extreme.
That seems extreme.
It's an extreme fucking situation.
It's an extreme fucking situation.
I don't care.
I don't care.
If you've never heard anything positive about communist revolution. Find out the truth. There's too much at stake. Get with the Revolution Club. Get with the Revolution Club. We are fighting the power. And transforming the people. For revolution. You can't make a revolution right now. Because the system's too powerful. People are too messed up. The revolution is too small. But all that can change. We have a strategy. Right now we're recruiting. The hundreds. Who are getting organized. And influencing thousands. And being trained. To lead thousands. And millions. When the kinds of crisis come. That do come. What we do now. Makes all the difference. In whether we can win. When revolution becomes possible. You can't sit back. And hope for one fine day. You have to be fighting now. Getting into the science of revolution. Coming out March 16th. March 16th. To the Magic Johnson Theater. Up in Harlem. To hear this film. BA speaks. Revolution. Nothing less. These are the answers we need. To fight and win. And get with us every day. As we're out in the streets. Organizing for the revolution. We don't have to live this way. Revolution, live this way. We don't have to live this way. Revolution, nothing less. We don't have to live this way. Revolution, nothing less. We don't have to live this way. Revolution, nothing less. Y'all need to be louder than that. Okay, one time, real loud. We're going to say it together because we don't have to live this way, but it's going to take a revolution and nothing less. We don't have to live this way. Revolution, nothing less. We don't have to live this way. Revolution, nothing less. Trayvon Martin, Emmett Till. We say no more. Trayvon Martin, Emmett Till. We say no more. We don't have to live this way. Revolution, nothing less. We don't have to live this way.